What is up, bodyweight exercise fans? I'm out of the frame, got a new piece of equipment here to shoot my videos, still learning to adjust to it. So it's been a little bit of time since I uploaded a video. Had a problem with my computer, had to delete everything, format it anyway. That's how I spend my free time this weekend. But I'm back and I wanted to touch upon today a little bit on cold showers. So I'm continuing on the previous video I made on my views on cold exposure, the health benefits, why I do it, why do I run topless in the mountain. I just did that. I just finished my morning topless run. I like to say I have some experience with all of this. I've swum in frozen lakes. I've done ice baths. I've trained a whole day with the Iceman, aka Wim Hof. Today I want to touch a little bit more upon cold showers and the benefits that are associated with them. So one benefit that a lot of people ask me about cold showers is testosterone. So do you get an increase in testosterone from cold showers? The answer to that is, from what we know so far, no you don't. There are some studies done on animals. Those are the studies that are quoted by people. And even in animals, they haven't shown long-term increase in testosterone. It's another thing to have like an increase, a temporary increase in hormones. But what happens with temporary increases is that they usually balance out. My arm is getting tired. Let me switch. There aren't any decent studies done on humans. Nothing showing that cold exposure, specifically cold showers, increase testosterone. And yeah, that's basically it on testosterone. So myth busted so far. No evidence that you will increase your testosterone from cold showers. If there is potential for testosterone increase from cold exposure, for me that would be long-term cold exposure, bigger sessions of cold exposure, as I talked about in the previous video. What's that if you haven't seen it? Another benefit often quoted is depression. So do cold showers help you improve depression, symptoms of depression? And the answer there is, once again, no, they do not. So there are studies which are often quoted. I hope you don't mind me fooling around with my camera here. So there are studies quoted that people that promote cold showers use in terms of that you can improve symptoms of depression. But well, where am I? Here am I. So these are done on winter swimmers. So these studies have been done with winter swimmers that basically spend like an hour or even up to 3 hours in the cold. And these are like people that where we've seen improvement with depression. So it's another thing to compare, a 3-minute shower, cold shower, 5-minute, even 10 minutes with like a 1 to 3 hour winter swimmer, where the other component there is also that the cold exposure, cold water here is also combined with physical exercise, and physical exercise has been proven to show improvement in symptoms of depression. So as I said in my previous video, it's more of a thing, for me it's more something combined. If you want to reap the benefits from cold exposure for depression, combine it with a physical activity, running up mountains, swimming, or whatever it is. My favorite combo is running uphill without a shirt on. And you also adapt. Like right now I'm topless here, it's minus Celsius, and I don't feel cold at all. Of course the sun, but I just ran, I'm still sweated, and I don't feel really, honestly, like I feel zero cold. I'm even feeling quite warm right now in the sun. So another benefit is recovery. A lot of people promote cold showers for recovery, but guess what? There is research showing that it can basically decrease your recovery. It can basically have a negative effect, specifically on your muscle gains. Cold showers, cold water immersion specifically, has shown to slow down hypertrophy, so it might even harm your gains. Cold showers might even harm your gains. Again, these studies, to be completely honest here, were done in people that were immersed in cold water for about 20 minutes and more. So there's still a lot of research that has to be done here, because we have a lot of conflicting evidence. I think it's a matter of optimizing cold and warm water ratios. So far, you know, if you still want to enjoy your cold showers after training, you know, it's nice in the summer, for example, to have a cold shower after training. I like it, at least. I would say do it for a minute. You know, I don't think 1 minute of cold water will affect your hypertrophy mechanisms, so, you know, don't sweat about that. Just a little minute of a cold shower wouldn't harm your gains. In my belief, if you want to stay on the safe side, avoid cold showers completely post-workout. Another benefit mentioned often with about cold showers is fat loss. So again, no decent research here showing like a 5-minute or 10-minute cold shower will improve fat loss. Again, my opinion here is you want to go for prolonged cold exposure if you want to improve fat loss, and you know that has to do with brown fat. Prolonged cold exposure has been shown, or at least there's decent research showing that it can increase brown fat. If you don't know what brown fat is, watch my previous video again for more details on that. Moving on, immune system. Again, no decent research, sorry guys, showing and girls, that cold showers can improve your immune system. Again, prolonged exposure here might be something that can help you with that. Wim Hof, aka the Iceman, is doing a lot of interesting work when it comes to that immune system, and you know, the autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. And I think that his work will definitely enlighten us a lot on these topics and how cold can be used to affect our immune system. You know, this is really interesting because it might help a lot of people with immune diseases, autonomic immune diseases. So you know, we have a lot of those nowadays, which is sad. And I think that Wim Hof's work will help us understand a lot on this topic. You know, some people tell me, like, do you like disagree with Wim Hof's approach and all that? No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying we don't have to jump into conclusions. You know, cold showers for me are too short term. You know, I'm not sure they can have some value in your health. I'm a bigger proponent of prolonged cold exposure. They are a cool way to introduce cold training in your routine. They can be used, in my opinion, to maintain your resistance to cold during the summer when you don't have like a lot of ways to train yourself with the cold in comparison with the winter. So that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had to make it really quick because I don't have a lot of time today. Let me know if you have any other questions about other benefits in the comment section below. I'm making more videos soon on how to create your own muscle building bodyweight routine, how to structure it, you know, how to structure like a 2-day, a 3-day, a 4-day, a 6-day bodyweight workout routine. Some other topics. Interesting study came out the last 10 days showing that push-ups are just as effective for building muscle as the bench press. So, you know, things I've been talking about so much the last years, and a lot of people, you know, might even judge me about talking about them. They might even consider me extreme, are actually starting to show that they are true. So I've even written a book on this topic. I've made videos. What's the video I made basically on how to build a Greek god marble strong chest with push-ups, you know. And basically what we have to keep in mind here with this study is that, you know, we always focus on progressive overload. So you still do push-ups, body weight, but you find ways to increase the muscle tension. So a lot of interesting topics coming soon, and until next time, keep on training.